Out of all these game sticks, the X2 Plus is the absolute best game stick that you could possibly buy. Hey guys, what's going on? RetroGamer here, and today we're looking at the X2 Plus Retro Game Stick. So the channel is no stranger to retro game sticks. We've looked at a lot of different ones. This is the M8, M15. This is the Bolts game stick. We haven't looked at that one yet, but this is going to be for the next upload. The Bolts game stick's interesting. But today we're looking at the X2 Plus Retro Game Stick. So retro game sticks, some people view them as scams, some people view them as just garbage products. They're not scams. Retro game sticks are not scams. They can be really bad products though. So all of these game sticks that we've reviewed in the past are subpar. They're not all that great. Like they can go up to PlayStation 1 emulation, but PlayStation 1 does not work on these ones at all. Like it only goes really up to Super Nintendo and then it just caps out. But this one is the absolute holy grail of retro game sticks. And I am surprised that no one really talks about this one. Like the most common one you see is this one right here. The most common one you see is the M8. This thing is garbage compared to this thing, bro. This thing is trash. And a lot of times you can find these for the same price. Like this one's $60. This one you can find anywhere from $20 to $60. It depends on the seller. See, these are like dropship items. So they're just bought by other people and then shipped to you for a higher price and stuff. So like these are sold by many different companies because they're just a dropship item, right? And so I don't know why people always gravitate toward that one. Like that one just doesn't offer a whole lot of game selection, but this one is amazing. This plays not only all the other games like NES, Super Nintendo, stuff like that, all of the lower end stuff, but it also plays stuff like Sega Dreamcast, plays PlayStation Portable, it plays Nintendo DS, it plays PlayStation 1, Nintendo 64. This is absolutely the best game stick. I was so surprised when I booted this thing up. I was like, wait a minute, hold on, what is this? Not only that, but like the menu looks all nice, and it has this own little intro to when you turn the game stick on. It has its own little built-in intro. I was like, what is this for $60? It is super impressive. And the fact that it plays a lot of those higher end emulations, full speed, no trouble for the most part. Sometimes you'll run into some issues with certain games, but for the most part in my testing, it all runs at full speed and it runs super well for these higher end emulation. And the reason why is because this game stick works off of RetroArch. RetroArch is a emulation device where it'll emulate different consoles, right? It is a really nice software to emulate different consoles, and this is what the game stick is going on. A lot of these other cheaper game sticks, they have their own like in-house built-in emulators, and they're really bad. They're really bad. This has RetroArch, which is such a blessing. So that means like you're really not going to have much issues. Now, other than the emulators on here, you can add other games on here to try other emulators and stuff. It supports a wide range of emulators, but it's going to be hit and miss for those other ones that aren't on there. So just keep that in mind. But for what you're getting right out of the box, you don't have to do anything. It has so many great classic games on here, and I am just genuinely impressed with this thing. This is a really great product. This is without a doubt, for all of my testing and buying for these game sticks, this is the holy grail that I have found so far. I am keeping this downstairs, and this is going to be the party stick, man, because like this thing is wild. It genuinely is wild. I can't believe just the selection and how everything runs all nice and properly. Like, I'm genuinely impressed. This is such a nice game stick. If you want to see what's in the box, we've done this many different times on the channel, but I'm going to show you what's in the box just to give you an overview. If you haven't seen it and you are curious about the what is this one called? X2 Plus. Sorry, I have all these other ones here, so sometimes I get confused here. So you get the game stick, right? And you pull this out, and then you plug it into your HDMI in the TV. And then here you're gonna plug in this little adapter for the controllers. And then you're gonna plug in the power cable that's included in here. If we close that up, and we take this out, it comes with two controllers. These always come with two controllers. It has the power cable, and it has these like PlayStation style controllers. The only thing I don't like about these game sticks are the controllers, because they're very light and very cheap. Yeah, they're not all that great. But they work. You can use other controllers too, as long as they're 2.4G wireless controllers. You can get them on Amazon and stuff like that. And it'll also come with this little HDMI adapter in case it doesn't fit into your TV right, because these are flat, so sometimes they don't fit in the back of the TV right. So that's good. But other than that, you know, there's nothing else you need. Of course, a lot of people have trouble with these controllers. You just have to turn it on with the switch. It takes 2 AAA batteries, and then if you plug that little adapter in to the back here, it works no trouble. But this is just a quick overview to show you, like, this is by far the best game stick I have ever seen. I am genuinely impressed with all the just garbage game sticks that I have done on this channel. And keep in mind, I have talked good about the game sticks like the M8 and the M15 and stuff. The M15 is a good cheap game stick if you're not really wanting to spend a lot of money. It has good options, and it plays PlayStation 1 a lot better than the M8 game stick. The M8 game stick, I really wouldn't bother unless you're only looking to play NES games. I really wouldn't bother with it. But if you get it for like, you know, like $20, then this isn't a bad option. Maybe even like $10 or something. But if you're looking for something that's really good, if you're looking for an actually good game stick, this is by far the best option. This is such an amazing game stick. I am genuinely impressed, and I'm so happy that we found an actual good game stick. Not like the Bolts game stick. We're going to talk about that in the next video. But guys, this is RetroGamer. If you like the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys back here with another review. See you guys then.